Hello everybody and welcome back to LMM, and if you're enjoying the kind of stuff that you're seeing on the channel at the moment, how about giving this video a like and maybe subscribing to the channel to help us grow. Now there is one vehicle that I know that you guys want to see me take out on the road more than anything else, and it is of course that. Yep, I'm about to take that out onto the road for its first time. It's not going to be a full review because we're taking it to a show, so taking this to a show and then off we go. So with that, oh god, oh dear God. Right, so the comma's just set off in front of us. Let's put that into power on, that on to ignite. Right. Let's try for it. Any gear. Any gear. It's a 4-speed box, that should be good. Handbrake off there. Not a gear. Was a gear. Still not a gear. Good, going well. Is a gear. Once I'd actually figured out how to get the Behemoth into motion, we headed out onto the roads heading towards the Norfolk County Showground. Fourth. I've now slowed down so much that fourth is of no use to me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo. Do something. There we go. There we go. This is great! Oh, that felt. Something went top. This, however, is top speed. This is absolutely flat out. Once again, another one of the vehicles that I have taken to absolutely flat out. Everything was going well and the crane was running flawlessly on this, its first ever road run. Something's failed. With the sound of air escaping and both of my air tank gauges plummeting towards zero, it was time to pull over and stop. And of course, to despair. Once again, I was stranded by the side of the road in a large vehicle, which is becoming an all too common occurrence. And from here, I had to make the call to my friends that I'd broken their pride and joy.
So what appears to have happened is it's done what Jupiter did and it's blown an airline. So I've got no brakes at all, it's all gone, and I can't generate anything, so we are currently stuck.
Having dumped the Comma and been collected, my friends began to search for what was broken. So in order to try and work out what's wrong, I'm going to rev it up, try and generate some air. Pull the stop out, kill the engine, hopefully we'll be able to hear something. I can hear air rushing out. We scoured over the cab trying to find where the air was escaping from, and soon it became apparent that I was best suited to sitting in the cab.
You found it?
I need a spanner to get this panel on.
Do we have anything?
I think it's the pipe off the pump. I think it's probably down here. Probably have to get this off.
Do we have any tools?
No, we need to go back to the spanner.
Alright.
I'll tell you what.
You never let me touch another of your vehicles?
As we were about half hour away from base, the guys had one final look around before resigning themselves to the fact we would indeed need tools to continue. And so with that, they loaded up into the car and headed off back to base, leaving me all on my own. For God's sake. Oh, my nail!
So they're off to go rescue the Comma, which has been abandoned up the road, which means I am indeed stranded. This is the same fault that's gone on with this that went on with Dupes all those years ago when I tried to take it to a wedding and it blew the pipe after the pump going towards the tanks, because it has now vented everything from the system. And because there are spring brakes, fail safe, if you lose your air the brakes come on, I now can't move. The curse is real. The curse is actually real.
After much sitting around twiddling my thumbs, the boys returned with some tools and very quickly pulled the access panel off, and we found our stricken pipe, which had very much gone. We think that it had actually been dangling down and had ended up resting on the exhaust, which, well, had rather ruined it. So we set about making a bit of a bodge to try and crimp the pipe to see if this was indeed the only fault or if the airline had blown somewhere else as well.
So what we think it is the differential half shaft, which is, well, controlled, I think, on that one. So that would, if we put pressure through it, it should disengage the half shaft or re-engage. Anyway, theoretically we can continue driving without it. Powering up. Interesting. Why do we not go? There we go. I see that, but I've got air moving. That is generating air.
The good news was we now knew what the fault was. The bad news was the guys hadn't actually bought anything to fix the fault with them, so they had to go off again, leaving me to sit on my own. And what could I do to pass the time, I hear you ask? Well, how about Raid Shadow? No, we're not doing that again. That's a once-off thing. I just sat and did nothing. And sure enough, the boys returned with a box of assorted gubbins and bits of pipe, of which they planned to manufacture a joiner to be able to connect the two stricken pieces of pipe. And hopefully that would allow us to generate air again so we could get on our way. And I was quite impressed of the way that this thing was just bodged together from pipe and dual clips. And obviously throughout this entire process I was very useful, being there on hand to do, well, frankly, nothing at all. But soon it was time to fire the engine up and see if it worked.
at 60 psi. The two air tanks are just around 40, so we are indeed generating air again.
Success meant that I was once again abandoned whilst the guys went to recollect the comma. And having collected the comma and overtaken me, it was once again time to push on and try and make some progress. And this was harder than I thought it was going to be.
I've got no power. I'm flat out uphill doing 24. Come on. Why don't you move? Overdrive. Overdrive. There we are. Over 30 miles an hour in overdrive. All I can see out that side is smoke. But it is a mighty 35 miles an hour. The queue of traffic behind me is amazing. I am a nuisance on the road. Come on. Don't make me shift down. Don't make me shift down. You're not taking me on the dual carriageway, are you, Neil? We're not going on the dual carriageway, are we, Neil? We're definitely not going on the dual carriageway, are we, Neil? Because that would be nothing short of suicide in this.
Guess what? We were.
So gutless. This is genuinely more scary than doing it in the... Get into overdrive. Thank you. This is worse than doing it to join when I was in the dentist. This is genuinely awful. Genuinely, absolutely awful. Merging, happening. How is the engine that big so useless? 37 miles an hour on a dual carriageway. Oh, help me God. I'm doing literally half the speed limit. Come on, overdrive, come on engine, hit 40, then I don't feel like such a challenge. A rolling roadblock. 39. We won't get more than 39. Where is your power? I just don't understand. The engine's so big over there, there's such a big lump. Where is the power? Why is it not working? Why do I not move? I just can't fathom it. I've never driven anything that gives such little performance, even my Ruston, which is comically low power, is better than this. This is exhausting. Everything in my body is telling me to change gear. I'm like, well, it won't make any difference. If I change gear, I can't go this fast. Let's just keep your foot to the floor, glued down, and let it just go. Well, we're going for it. Don't care, you're taking whatever gear, we're just going for it. Oh my God, we're here. Oh my God, we're here. Oh, thank the Matrix and all the holy stars. Oh, there's lots of good stuff here.
installed. Oh.
You see, I could have driven over here, but I thought you.
Despite the crane's slow speed, we had arrived safely and went and parked up with the other display vehicles. So join us next week for part 2 when we look at some of the tractors, the steam engines and some of the cars at this event. And I discover my new favourite sport. So with that guys, thanks for watching, and if you want more information on the crane, there's a couple of videos that we shot with it so far coming up on the screen now. And with that, we hope to see you for part 2. See you next time. And thanks for watching.